Hello and welcome to an introduction to Naxos streaming music. We're going to be looking at how to listen to music streaming from the site and at some of the information resources that are available on the site. You can toggle the F11 key to switch to and from full screen view. You can also pause and restart the video at any time. Just hover over the bottom part of the screen to make the controls appear. You can also switch the sound off or adjust its volume. So, to get logged on to begin with from the anywhere.me page, you click on Arts and Music, go down to the Naxos icon here and click on Visit Naxos. And the page will upload. Let's just enlarge that. So this is the home page. You can see that there are over 93,000 CDs on in the library and over 1 million tracks that you can listen to. There's different ways to search for a piece of music. If you want to, you can use the keyword search box at the top and enter a composer's name and the piece of music, or you can search for a piece of music by the composer's name. So what you'll get is an alphabetical list, and I'd like to look for something by Ravel. So scroll down the list, which gives you some idea of how many composers there are on there. Maurice Ravel, that's the one I want, and I'm looking for a piece called the Bolero. But what we get first is a biography of the composer. If you want to, you can hear how the name is pronounced by clicking on the little play button there. And you'll get details of his life and then a list of his works at the bottom in alphabetical order. So I'm just scrolling down and I want an orchestral version of the Bolero, so I'm going to pick this one. And that opens up a new window. And there's more than one recording of Bolero. It's a very popular piece, and they're listed here. You can see the different labels of the pieces. These are all on the Warner Classics label, and I want a piece which was what Torval and Dean danced to, so that might be the one. Dance, the world's favourite ice dancing music. And there's 2 discs in this album. Get a picture of the cover there. And scrolling down, I can see that the Bolero is track 18 on the first disc. So I'm going to tick that box there. And then I could either select all the tracks on a disc, or I can just play the selections. So I'm going to click on Play Selections, and that'll open the player window, and the piece of music should start. You can use the controls here to stop and pause. Okay, so That's how to play a piece of music. So this is streaming music, so it's music you can listen to but not actually download or save on a hard drive or a USB. Okay, so what else can we do? We can look at different genres of music. It's not all classical music, but we get different types of music here. So if you get asked for relaxation music, for example, there'll be some albums here with nice relaxation music on. If you click on labels, you'll get a list of all the different labels in the Naxos music library. There is a junior section, music for kids, which has got some albums that children might enjoy listening to. You can find out about different instruments in the orchestra, and there's also a study area. Now the study area, you need to click on the country that you live in, so the United Kingdom, and then if you click on how can the study area help you, it gives you a useful explanation of what this part of the website's for. So different exam boards have different topics that they study, and so for example music of the Baroque under Edexcel, if you click on there you'll get an introduction to the music and also some suggested listening. So this is useful for music students at school, GCSE and A-level. There are some other resources as well. For example, under opera you can look at libretti or synopses, and there's a glossary of musical terms. And there's also an advanced search facility. So this is where if you know a particular artist or composer or label, you can search for that particular album that way. Okay, when you've finished, you need to click on the log out button on all the open windows that you've opened. And that will allow the other library users to access the Naxos music library as well.